Hello, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I am at home stuck on quarantine. You guessed it, I have COVID-19. The infamous villain who has been rampaging across the globe caught me. Not sure where, not sure how, but it happened. I have actually brushed my hair for the first time in 4 days, and I put on mascara, which is all the makeup you're going to get. Didn't want to scare the children, but this is as made up as we're going to be for the next a little over a week. So I've been in quarantine officially 4 days. I started having symptoms 5 days, so I have another solid week at home after this. And so far my symptoms have been pretty mild. I don't have any of the chest tightness or coughing, my breathing is fine. I don't have a fever, which is very strange because the first 3 days when I was the most uncomfortable, I had a lot of fever-like symptoms. So my body hurt, just body aches. My skin hurt to the touch, I was bruised. I had headaches. My mouth and my nose and nasal passages were really dry. I had a fever. I felt really dehydrated, but I was trying to drink a lot of water, and I took my temperature and it was 97.2. And I went between 97.2 and 97.4 those first 3 days when I had the most fever-like symptoms. And then Wednesday night, my lower back really ached. It's hard for me to sleep on my back. I don't usually, but it was particularly uncomfortable. Everything just felt really tight and achy. And then yesterday it moved down into my legs. So it felt like all of the muscles and nerves in my glutes and in my upper thighs were just seized like a tight ball, and nothing I could do would make it better. And then last night was not as bad as the night before, but still pretty uncomfortable. And today, actually, there's just I could still feel a little bit of muscle tightness, but it's not nearly as bad. I think that was the thing that took me the most surprise having COVID thus far, is I expected to feel like I had a really nasty flu. I expected, fever and chills and sore throat and nausea, and I have lost my sense of taste a little bit. My sense of smell is just kind of wrong, and I feel like a lot of that is just because everything got so dried out those first few days when I was my whole face was all dry, but things just smell off. Everything smells weird. And then yesterday I was eating some things and I was this doesn't taste like anything, so I may have kind of lost my sense of taste, which, it's not great. But the thing I didn't expect is how painful it was. Just every muscle in my body just aching and hurting, and then the muscle tightness in my legs and lower body was I've had sore muscles and I've had pulled muscles, but I've never had just the lower portion of my body just seize up, and that was very uncomfortable and very painful. So that video clip was filmed on January 22nd. It is now February 2nd, so it hasn't been quite 2 weeks since my symptoms were tapering off. Right after I filmed that last clip, I did lose the rest of my sense of smell and taste, but I was very fortunate. It was only gone for about 36 hours, and then it gradually started to come back, and now I can taste normally, and I am completely well. I don't really have any residual effects from having COVID. I'm back at work. My roommate that was stuck on quarantine with me didn't catch COVID, and neither did any of my family or friends, anyone at work, any of my close contacts, so I was incredibly fortunate. So overall, I feel very lucky, but COVID is no fun, and you should try to avoid it if you can. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and take care of yourself. I'll see you again soon.